the show. You're watching NHL Now. It is Friday, so of course we got to do power rankings. One of the most popular segments. Today it's EJ versus Rupper, because for some reason on this segment we go against each other.
Why is this like a battle?
It always is a battle.
Like Rupper will give his top 5, and they'll be good. And then I will give what people will agree is the accurate top 5. And then, Jackie, you will side with me, of course, because...
You pay me.
Just will. Yeah, just will. So, anyway.
All right, let's see that.
Let's started.
You're going to lead us off.
No, you're going first, Rupper.
Oh, I see. They're already
I'm going to give you some cheating here because I got the real one. I got the Carolina Hurricanes at 5. That's a big drop for me because I would have had them 2 all season long, possibly 1. So I got them at 5.
A couple of losses in a row. I would imagine you would drop them.
Yeah, let's go number 4, Washington Capitals, which is the biggest surprise of mine this season. I didn't think they'd be this good. You know what? They are. They're really, really good.
Lost back-to-back games. Go ahead.
Number 3, the Calgary Flames.
Florida.
I've been looking for reasons to not think this team is for real, but from everything I look at, they're for real. Calgary Flames are a road warriors this year. They've been
they are.
They
absolutely are.
All right, number 2. I was just joking, Jack. Yeah, of course I have Toronto in my...
In the commercial break, this guy tries to tell me he doesn't have Leafs in the top 5. I said, well...
The Leafs have been an absolute buzzsaw.
Yeah.
It's been fun to watch. You know what they're doing? They're defending. They're defending. Like you heard that straight. The Toronto Maple Leafs are defending. And they're doing a really great job of it and scoring goals as well. Number 1, this is easy. The Cats. Yeah. The red eye. We just noticed that the other day. The Panther has a red eye. Did we know that? Did you know this before?
Yeah, you pointed it out to me.
I like it.
And then before
Jackie
you threw me under the bus.
Yeah.
Who did you throw me under the bus with? We're literally interviewing one of the Panthers. Was it Ekblad? And you're like, by the way, Jackie thinks your logo looks weak. I was like, oh great, so I'll never interview Ekblad.
That red eye. It's almost like Eye of the Tiger. It's Eye of the Panther.
Yeah.
Big comeback wins these last 2 games. These guys. They're the number 1 each. If you don't have them number 1, we're not friends anymore.
All right, well, you know, Ekblad handled it really well, too. He just hung up. So it's unfortunate. But he is playing very, very well. All right, let's get to the right, accurate top 5.
Okay.
And we're going to go with Minnesota Wild, number 5. They've been playing some great hockey of late. Hard to beat. I love the way Bill Guerin has put this team together. Kaprizov last night. We're going to talk about that later. What a crazy goal that was in the game. So Wild at number 5, playing some good hockey. I like the guy, and I like the logo. 4? Rupper, they've been losing recently. They haven't been quite as good recently. Yeah, they rallied for a couple of wins, but other teams
26
have been playing better.
26-2 in shots. It's probably the next team you have up here.
Who are they playing?
Washington Capitals.
All right, well, that was a good win. I'll give them credit. I don't have, but that Washington Capitals are not.
They're not in the top 5.
Not even in the top 5.
God.
They've lost 2 in a row.
Please, Twitter, do your work. This is not even close to what it should be.
Edmonton Oilers, number 3 on my list, playing a great win against Mike Rupp's former team, the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Oh yeah.
The other night, grinding it out. Yeah. Really did a nice job. Zach Hyman, a former Leaf. You miss him, Jackie?
Yeah, the Dallas Stars.
Oh, of course I do.
Number 2, those Road Warriors that Mike Rupp talked about, the Calgary Flames, playing great hockey right now and finding ways to get things done. So they are number 2. And then let's give the reveal at number 1. I don't know how you don't have the Toronto Maple Leafs at number 1. I mean, they've been rocking and they've been rolling. And it is their time of year, December. They play their best hockey. So we'll see.
That's good. You actually got some brownie points there.
We will see if they can make it all the way to the end of the season and how they do in the postseason. Unfortunately, teams that are good, you know this, Rupert, we determine if it was a successful year in the playoffs, and the Leafs have some work to do there. But they're playing great right now. I like the way things are looking for the Leafs. So as of today, I got them number 1. A little bit of a shout-out to the Rangers and the Dallas Stars. I think those 2 teams are on hot streaks right now, playing very well. I like the Capitals, too. I just think, again, it's philosophy, right? Like the last couple of games, they blew that lead to Florida. They had a game last night against the Chicago Blackhawks. Ended up losing that game in extra time. So they've had a lot of injuries. I love the Caps. I've been really surprised with how well they've played this year, but I didn't include them this week. They get back on track. They get in next week.
I'll ask you this, Rupper. Do you look at it as like just this week, like right now, or do you look at it as like a bit of a projection? Because oftentimes in this segment, it's a difference in philosophies. But I would ask this, why Florida over Toronto this week? Is it because of the overall body?
Yeah, Rupper, why?
EJ and I have kind of talked about this over the years when we're doing this, and we have a different philosophy on it. He has talked me around to sticking with, now. But if you're to word it as who do you think is going to win the Stanley Cup, they're not even in there for me in this top 5. But it's because they're hot. I have to put them in. I don't think that team's going to win the Stanley Cup. So, you know what I'm saying?
So
I look at a bigger picture, I guess. Yeah. I don't know how
you're allowed to do that.
Yeah.
And we're all allowed to have our own little thoughts on this. So, that's what makes it fun.
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I'm not trying to kibosh your team here, but they're good right now. But I look at the bigger picture. Yeah, but I try to sprinkle in there that they would you say they won 15 to 17 or something.
Yeah, 15 of 17 since I asked if they were fatally flawed. That's the record.
And you should take responsibility for their turnaround.
I should actually. It's all me.
You know
what? Jack Campbell.
Listen, Islander fans, take note. Jackie talked about you today.
Yeah.
Maybe
she did talk.
This is the beginning of something big.
She did talk about Philly the other day too. So Flyers fan, you might be bringing all the teams out of the basement, Jackie.
Yeah, I don't know. This is where we transition to something else.